Hello and welcome to Learn to Trade, channel where I really want to help individuals kind of go through the process and learning how to trade and creating. I like to say creating your own truth. I have my own truth in trading. I've been doing this for 7, 8 years, so I'm very comfortable with what I'm doing and how to trade. This channel is not a channel that is. I'm not going to give you trades or trade for you. This is really teaching you the process that I went through to become a trader. So hope you enjoy, but let's get into it. This is a 7 o'clock a.m. trade on the U.S. Dow, the Forex market. Sometimes I just assume everybody that's jumping on this channel knows what I'm doing, so maybe I should get a little bit better at explaining it. The last few days we've been going over some momentum. Some momentum, and we want to continue to do this, right? We want to continue to do this. And the more data that we get, the more truer this becomes to us. So in the very beginning, you can't get too emotional over whether you win a trade and get too high on that, or if you lose a trade and get too low on that. You really, I was talking to the webinar that I do on Tuesdays, until I start getting up to 100 trades and at least 50 days, right? I don't really put too much stock into what's happening, because we played the law of large numbers. So right now we only have a few trades that we've been doing on this momentum. I'm going to keep kind of going through this process and kind of giving you some hints and tips and things to start marking so you can start noticing some stuff. But it is a process, right? And there's such a great reward to becoming a trader. And so with a high reward, you have to understand that the process to learn this is going to take some time. So be patient, enjoy it, have fun. Let's go here with the momentum, right? The very beginning part of the momentum, you're just kind of looking when you're looking for a sell or looking for a buy. It's really evident over here where we have a green and red, and then we have a green and red over here. Really the next kind of green, right? So we come down, we find the green candle over here. Then we have a red. So we can see the momentum's coming down. Then we have green, red, and we're kind of in this spot where it's kind of starting to push back a little bit. So based off what we've been doing with the momentum, we know that this is going down, right? So we know that this is going down. That's, to me, is momentum. So if we're trying to figure out the momentum, we want to continue to take trades and test trades and to get enough trades to see if momentum is important to us or if it's not important to us. All right? And that's the trick. So when you're starting to learn, this is what demo accounts are for. So take these in demo. If you don't know, don't be taking this trade and risking real money with it. It's foolish, right? So you have to go through the process before you start clicking a button. One of our coaches used to always say, hey, I click my button and you click your button, and that's how we like it. So make sure you know for sure before you start clicking your button and risking money. So we are going to take this trade. ATR is 49. So double that, that'd be 80, 49 and 49. So close to 198, 80, 98. And then just double it, 98. This is creating a 1-to-1 ratio where my risk and my reward are exactly the same, or my stop loss and take profit, however you want to look at it. If I can do this 55% of the time, I'm going to be having a wonderful trading career. You can get it higher. I usually try and have my students and want my students to kind of get into that. Above that 55% is that first goal. And then if they can get even closer to 60%, you're home running it. So let's take a sell. Now we're going to take a sell and we're going to journal this stuff. We have to journal. If we're not journaling, then how do we know what we're doing? Oh, I'll just remember. No, you won't. You'll forget. I've ran tests on this myself and with other students, how they go through this game and they they go through the game and they just kind of go through and just kind of collect data, and they're like, oh, I'm just going to remember. And I have them do 30 days, and then we wait about a week, and I have them go back and do another 30 days and to see if they exactly match, and they don't. They actually do something different than what they did the first 30 days. So make sure you're journaling this. It's going to help you. Writing it down is going to help you start getting more comfortable, build it in more. So always be journaling. So what do we like? Okay. Well, we're playing with momentum right now. So we got momentum, and this is what we're trying to figure out. Momentum is in the down. Or momentum is going down, I guess is even better. All right, my English is great. Or we have that step pattern that is continuing to go down. It's below the pressure. All right, we like that it's below the pressure. The price is below the pressure. Okay. And yeah, I like it. See how here this is kind of pushed away from the pressure, where the price is down here pushed away from the pressure. So we're pretty close. I mean, the wick up there is really close to it. So maybe that. You see, I don't like too much about this stuff. Uh, the wick is close to the pressure, so or we're not pushed far away from the pressure. But the big one is momentum. That's the one we're trying to figure out, right? Momentum, mom. Okay. ROT is red on top. Okay. So those are things that I like. Okay. What do I not like about this? Okay. And we start kind of pushing the things that we don't like about that to also, what we like, what we don't like. That way we can start seeing if things matter. So one of the things that I'm really big on, I love momentum. I love the price to be down below. There's this thing called exhaustion. And if I was tell you to breathe out and continue to breathe out and breathe out and breathe out and don't breathe in yet, keep breathing out, keep pushing that air out, keep pushing that air out. Eventually you're going to have to take a breath in. And the market kind of works the same way. It gets exhausted, right? It gets exhausted. Well, how do we see exhaustion when we're using the pressure indicator? So red popped on top back here, right around there. And red stayed on top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 candles. Right? We know right there it wasn't. So in between this candle and that candle is when green popped on top. Now green on top pointing down is still can be a great buy indication until it's been on top for quite a while. So now green has been on top, maybe starting this candle for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've surpassed what it was over here 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 candles. So green has been on top pointing down for 18 candles, and red was only on top for a few, right? 6, 7, 8 candles. So we can start seeing that we have exhaustion. We can see that green's on top, and we can see that they're starting to diverge or they're separating. My visual is the mouth is opening like you're yawning. So if you're yawning, it might be showing a signal of tired or exhaustion as well. So what I don't like about this is exhaustion. Right. Mute this here. That's our chat. A lot of people are chatting in our company chat. Exhaustion. So we have exhaustion. How do we know exhaustion? Green on top, much longer. You like these mathematical terms, right? Much longer than red on top. Also, we have green on top, pointing down and diverging. or something maybe a better visual, yawning, right? It's kind of opening that mouth. It's yawning. A good visual to look at that. So those are things that I dislike about it. And I almost have more things that I dislike than things that I liked. And I was able to come up with a lot of things that I didn't like here, and it took me a while to find some things that I liked here. If that starts happening, if you can find more things than you dislike about it than you like about it, one, probably not take that trade in that direction, or two, go the opposite direction. Right? So now let's go see what happens. This is pretty quick. Let's see if my thing works here. Come on. My computer is slowing down, or if it is hamster wheel of death here. All right. So we know that it went up and hit the stop loss. I'd like to go and show you. So we'll jump ahead 1 more hour. We're going to take the sell trade. And it was in that next hour, it just pushed up and hit the stop loss. So, oh, not yet. 2 hours. There we go. So pushed up, knocked us out. So we want to come back. Did it win, right? So we were selling. Did it win? No. And there we go. And then we want to continue to get more and more and more of these, right? So right now with momentum, we got this one, and we got this one. Have one, and we got this one right here, and this one right here that have not won. So right now it's 50-50, right? Not really winning anything. We're not really losing anything. So beautiful. All right. And we're going to keep going through this process. And we're going to keep picking out things that we like and things that we do dislike. And we're going to start seeing if we can see some things and starting to get this up above that 50%. Can we get it up to 55, 60%? If we can, and if you can, and we can do this with any type of indication. Okay? I love my company's indications. I've been using them for 7, 8 years. I'm just used to them. I just look at them and it's just like, hey, you look outside and you're like, probably going to rain today. It's the same thing. Look out at the indications. Oh, probably going to be a buy sale or a buy trade or a sell trade. But we could do this with anything, right? That's the beautiful part about this. So hopefully this helps. I'll get this posted tomorrow. I'm kind of, posting the trade the next day. I think that will just work out really well. I just posted yesterday's trade, so it's on the channel, so you can go back and rewatch that one right here. I think I'm going to start listing the dates on them, so it makes it easier for you to find. I'm still new here at this YouTube channel stuff, so I'm figuring this out. I'll get better the more I do it, so suffer with me at the very beginning. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. If you have questions about this, please hit it up in the comments. I check the comments. I'm going to get a lot better at doing that. I'm kind of backing away from coaching a little bit, so I'm going to have a lot more time to spend on this YouTube channel. So I'm going to watch the comments. If you have questions, please let me know. Yesterday I did post, or 2 days ago I posted this sheet in there. If you want this sheet, hit it up and I can send it. I can put it back into the comments. Other than that, hit the like, the subscribe, do all the stuff you need to do on YouTube to get this out so other traders can get help as well. And we will see you next time. Have a good day, everybody.